Your cat is staring at something right now. Something you can't see. Something you can't hear. And honestly, scientists are only just beginning to understand what that actually is. If you've ever watched your cat freeze mid-walk, ears pinned forward, eyes locked on a corner of the room, you felt it. That creepy, slightly unsettling feeling that maybe your cat knows something you don't. Well, here's the truth, they absolutely do. Cats don't just see the world differently than we do. They experience a completely different reality. One layered with frequencies, light spectrums, and sensory signals that are literally invisible to human beings. Today, we're breaking down 11 strange things only your cat can see and hear, backed by real science. And by the end of this video, the way you look at your cat will never be the same. Let's get into it. 1. Ultraviolet light. You can't see UV rays. Your cat absolutely can. A 2014 study published in the journal Proceedings of the Royal Society confirmed that cats have lenses that allow UV light to pass through to the retina. That means your cat sees patterns on flowers, markings on other animals, and stains on your furniture that are completely invisible to you. Think about that the next time your cat sniffs a clean surface and suddenly goes wide-eyed. 2. Ultrasonic frequencies. Humans can hear sounds up to about 20,000 Hz. Your cat can hear up to 65,000 Hz. That's not just slightly better. That's a completely different auditory world. Your cat can hear mouse ultrasonic communication, insect movement inside your walls, and sounds from electronics that are totally silent to you, like the high-pitched whine from older TV screens or certain appliances. That weird moment your cat stares at your television even when it's off? Now you know. 3. A biological night vision system. Behind your cat's retina is a mirror-like layer called the tapetum lucidum. It reflects light back through the eye a second time, essentially doubling the light available for vision. Your cat can see clearly in light conditions 6 times dimmer than what you need. So when you get up at 3 a.m. and feel like something is watching you from the darkness, it is. And it can see you perfectly. 4. Infrared heat detection through whiskers. Most people think whiskers are just for measuring spaces. That's only part of the story. Your cat's whiskers, especially the ones above the mouth, are packed with proprioceptors so sensitive they can detect tiny changes in air current and radiant heat. This means your cat can essentially feel the warmth of prey or a heat source without touching it. That's not magic. That's engineering that took millions of years to develop. 5. Motion detection at extreme speed. Your eyes process motion smoothly because of your flicker fusion rate, roughly 60 frames per second. Your cat's closer to 100 frames per second. In practical terms, your cat can track movement that literally looks like a blur to you. A fly crossing the room. A shadow shifting on the wall. Your cat doesn't just see it, they lock onto it with surgical precision. This is why cats react to things you literally cannot perceive in real time. 6. Earth's magnetic field. This one sounds wild, but the research supports it. Several studies suggest cats may have magnetite crystals in their brains that allow them to sense the Earth's geomagnetic field. This is the same biological compass used by migratory birds. It's believed to be why lost cats sometimes find their way home across incredible distances. And it may explain why your cat always gravitates to the same specific corner of a room. They may literally be orienting themselves. 7. Infrasound from earthquakes and storms. Below the range of human hearing, under 20 Hz, exists infrasound. Natural events like earthquakes, volcanic activity, and severe storms produce these frequencies long before humans detect anything. Cats can sense them. Hundreds of documented accounts describe cats behaving strangely, hiding, vocalizing, pacing, hours before earthquakes. Japan and China have actually studied cats as potential early warning indicators for seismic events. Your cat isn't crazy when they act strange before a storm. They heard it coming before the weather app did. 8. Polarized light. Research in marine and insect vision has opened a new conversation about cats. Some evidence suggests they may detect polarization patterns in light, the direction light waves travel, which is completely invisible to human eyes. This could explain why cats behave differently in bright reflected environments and why sunlit surfaces seem to mesmerize them beyond just warmth. Their visual world may be filtered in ways we simply don't have the hardware to understand. 9. High-frequency distress calls from small prey. Mice communicate at frequencies between 30,000 and 50,000 Hz, completely inaudible to humans. When a mouse is injured, stressed, or calling to its young, it emits these signals constantly. Your cat hears every single one. That moment your cat sits perfectly still next to your kitchen wall for 45 minutes? There's likely something living in there. And your cat has been listening to the whole conversation. 10. Flickers in artificial lighting. Many fluorescent lights flicker at 50 to 100 times per second. To humans, it looks completely steady. To a cat, with their faster flicker fusion rate, it can appear as a constant rapid strobe. This is one reason some cats seem stressed or agitated indoors. They're not being dramatic. They're dealing with a visual environment that is genuinely uncomfortable, like spending all day under a disco light you can't turn off. If your indoor cat seems inexplicably anxious, your lighting could be part of the problem. 11. Your micro-expressions. This one is personal. Research shows cats are extraordinarily tuned into your face, specifically to micro-expressions, the involuntary flickers of emotion that cross your face in milliseconds, too fast for conscious human awareness. Studies have found cats behave differently based on their owner's emotional state, even when owners believe they're showing no visible emotion. Cats detect it anyway. Your cat doesn't just live with you. They are watching you, reading you, in ways you may never fully realize.